Since 1948, the National Wrestling Alliance has historically been the largest sanctioning body in professional wrestling.
Breathe deep, the cooling air, sunsetting tonight. You gotta make your mark, load up on the raw intent. One last look in the mirror. They're gonna know your name. Somebody's gonna take a second look. Too cool to choose single, any angle, hypersexual, serial beast. Wearing on your sleeve, hey baby, do you like it kind of rough?
Hello and welcome to again another edition of Powerbomb Wrestling, the Superstars of NWA Championship International Wrestling. I'm Norm Wamer along with Mr. Funny Man here, the PCW Heavyweight Champion Andrew Chene. What's the matter with you?
It was like you're my pregnant wife. I was having sympathy pains, so I wore my sling.
I look like your pregnant wife?
Well, no, you look like a pregnant wife. I just said I have sympathy pains, so I'm wearing my sling. Well,
This is the way this hour is going to go. You're going to be Mr. Funny Man, isn't it?
Well, you're in this chair. It's hilarious from over here, but that's okay. I apologize. I'll take it off. Last thing I'd ever want to do is offend. Sorry.
Yeah. Just like with D-Ray with the frame picture.
That was a
and,
nice peace offering. There was no reason for him to be upset about that. Anyways.
Yeah, you're all hard.
NWA Championship International Wrestling. Let's let them know what's going on this week.
Well, thanks a lot. The main event in tonight's episode, we got a great episode on tap despite this right here. But in the main event, it will be Krimson in a handicap match as he takes on the world's most huggable wrestler, Bryan Castle, and along with his partner, his diminutive partner,
Andrew Lee. And this is I've been waiting for this one for weeks to show. This is when Bryan Castle comes out the ring, pulls Andrew Lee out of his belly button, and beats Krimson with him. It will be exciting.
This is going to be a long hour.
It's okay.
This is going to be a long
60
hour.
minutes. That's all it takes.
Because this isn't going to get any better here as we lead into our first match, which is Legion.
Well, we got these two big bad boys who, as you know, don't seem to care who they beat up, and there's quite a match for them here for this Terry Oakwood and his partner. This could be ugly, but God bless them. They're going to need help, and here it is.
Yep, let's take a look at it. It's Legion to start off tonight's edition of Powerbomb Wrestling. They are the tag team combination of Terry Oakwood and Mikey Smalls.
We might want to say a prayer right now for Terry Oakwood
and their
Mikey
opponents.
Smalls.
Led to the ring by their manager, T.K. Parker. Weighing in a combined weight of 543 pounds from Oakland, California, Nitro, Malice, the Legion.
There's a reason why Norm Wamer decided to stay on the outside, introducing Legion. Norm, I can't blame you for staying on the outside as Legion, who Norm has had a tremendous amount of problems with, on their way to the ring in tag team action to take on Terry Oakwood and Mikey Smalls. Of course, T.K. Parker, who is your agent, will be with Legion. Terry Oakwood and Mikey Smalls are giving up a lot of size, a lot of strength, a lot of power to the members of Legion. Norm, honestly, how long do you think this one's going to last?
I don't know. I'm not even getting into the ring to announce it. I'm not going anywhere near these guys. Here they come.
TK, Malice.
Here they come.
Nitro.
Yeah, that look of disdain that they're giving you and Percival A. Friend. And Norm, I don't blame you. And have that cane at the ready. I certainly do not blame you for not going anywhere near the ring.
I'm not even going up in the ring.
Why not, Norm?
No, you stay right here.
Because I don't trust you either, Grizz. I don't trust you and I don't trust these guys. Maybe because they've roughed me up a couple of times. What do you think, Grizz?
Well,
tell me how I deserve to be roughed up by these guys. Tell me how I deserve that. You complain and whine and moan about Ben Boone. You tell me how I deserve being roughed up by these guys. What did I do to them?
how many people have you roughed up
Nobody.
Norm over the years?
I have not touched anybody until they touched me first.
And look at that, TK Parker's on his way over here right now. Is the
Not
referee
anyone.
is checking the members of Legion.
I don't touch broadcasters. I don't touch wrestlers. I don't touch referees. I don't touch anybody.
Norm, I've known you for years. You stay out of the fray. You stay out of the fray, but what it is, it's guys who instigate like Grizzly and TK Parker that cause all of these problems. Problems that now I'm sure are going to be taken out on Terry Oakwood and Mikey Smalls. Oakwood's in the ring first. Goes for the lockup. Nitro backs him up into the corner. We kind of knew that was going to happen as he gives up that size and power battle. Punch into the midsection, now to the upper back. And Nitro just pounding away on Terry Oakwood right now.
Legion,
Into the ropes, big clothesline. Oakwood goes down, and it was only momentum that brought him back up.
Legion is going to help these guys. They're going to teach them. They're going to teach them just what to do in that ring. You know, the mechanics of tag team wrestling. These guys are going to learn. This is an opportunity. This should be an honor for Smalls and Oakwood to be in that ring with Legion.
It's going to be a new definition of pain. Into the ropes, drop toe hold, and a big elbow drop right onto that exposed back of Terry Oakwood. Norm, if you were Mikey Smalls, would you be in any hurry to accept the tag from your partner?
Nope. I'm not. I don't even go in the ring. So don't. I'm a bad one to ask. Because they can beat them anytime they want to, but they want to hurt them.
Exactly, which is what they're doing right now, choking him on that middle rope.
Help him out, TK.
Oh, come on, TK.
Check him out.
Saying that this is
How's
for
his
you,
neck?
Norm?
Yeah.
All right, he's checking him out. He's okay. Is he okay, TK?
You're pretty brave, aren't you?
Checking him out, he was choking
TK
him.
being a good sport, checking him out, making sure he wasn't hurt.
I notice all these managers are brave when they're standing behind their big wrestlers. These 300-pound guys.
You're right about that. When he's standing behind Nitro and Malice, he's pretty talkative, isn't he?
Yep, pretty tough then.
Look how big Norm is. He's afraid
I'm just
of
a
Norm. Norm's a
broadcaster,
monster.
Grizz, I'm just a broadcaster.
Shoulder
I'm here
tackle.
to do a job like you're supposed to be here to do a job.
Exactly. Now, Mikey Smalls accepts the tag, ducks a clothesline.
See, Grizz keeps saying that somehow I have a hidden agenda, but what he doesn't understand is I don't think like him. Because I know he's got an agenda. He thinks everybody thinks like him and has some kind of agenda.
And that
I'm just here to be a
follow-away
broadcaster.
Exactly.
I love the sport of professional wrestling, and I'm here to be a
Oh,
broadcaster.
I do too. I love it too, Norm. I mean, I respect that, and I agree with you.
I have always been cordial to you. I've always been professional
Yes, you
to
have.
Come on, ref, get him off his throat.
And Nitro just all over Mikey Smalls. That follow-away slam about tossed him into the third row here at the IBC, making the tag. Malice is back up into the ring.
Okay, now they're going to show him great tag team tactics right here.
Oh,
All right,
my
Malice.
goodness.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
no,
All right.
no.
Oh,
He's in
no.
the way.
Show him how to. There you go.
Oh,
Now it's
gosh.
done.
That slam
Great
from the
move.
middle
Come on,
rope.
ring the
Great
bell.
move.
Ring the bell.
Look at
He kicked out of that? Are you kidding me?
I would have just laid there, honestly.
This is a formidable tag team right here.
I would have left a while ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Smalls and Oakwood, they're a formidable team here.
Wow, that does show something kicking out of that.
Yeah, Oakwood should have just gone back to the locker room.
It's not real bright.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
I think this is going to be it here.
Good legal
Oh,
tactics.
now what? I think his partner left. I don't
Nice
know where his partner
clothesline.
is. I think he left.
I think he ran. Nice scientific wrestling by Legion. That is how you do a tag team match right there. Excellent job by Legion.
The choke
Nice
slam
job,
clothesline
TK.
combo finishes him
Nice
off.
job, brother. Nice job. Help him out. They're going to help him.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Helping him out of the ring.
Throwing
The
Mikey
winner of the
Smalls on
fall
top of
match.
Terry Oakwood.
Way to help him out,
Legion.
Nitro.
Yeah, the referee needs to check on them. And a huge
Got it,
smile
brother. You got it.
on the face of TK Parker. Norm, again, just stay here. Norm, you just stay here. Now, TK, why are you trying to goad him? Come on now. Why would you try and goad him, TK?
Norm's threatening him with a chair. Boomer to
Back off,
Norm's
guys.
threatening him with a chair.
Back off, guys. We're just trying to broadcast the show here, guys, okay? We're just trying to broadcast the show. We don't want any problems, okay? We're just trying to broadcast. That's all we're trying to do is broadcast the show.
He's not hard problem. He has best thing in wrestling today. You don't want to be part of this, do you?
No, I don't want to be part of this. I'm just here trying to broadcast. I'm just trying to broadcast the show. Norm's just trying to broadcast the show.
Right here is the man you should be listening to, right here.
I'm not listening to him for anything. I know he's your agent, but I'm still not listening to you, nor am I listening to him. Legion with a very impressive win, and we know that their battle with the Sons of Michigan is far from over. Powerbomb Wrestling featuring all the superstars of the NWA Championship International Wrestling.
All right, your winner, led by their manager, TK Parker. Not a surprise, Legion.
Big bad boys, once again. Choke slam, clothesline. Brutal. These guys are vicious. And that's where you have to deal with, Norm. I know they bust your hand. They're hunting you down. It doesn't matter what you do, but you're doing the right thing because you don't give it to them for free. You might as well stand up, be a man, and jump in the ring.
Now, I'm not thrilled with this at all. I mean, I don't want to do this, but I don't see where I got a choice. I mean, the way I'm looking, because people are asking me, what are you doing this for? Why are you doing this? Why are you getting involved? Why
personal glory
in your condition? Why are you doing this? I don't have a choice. Look, this already happened. I mean, look at all the stuff that they've done. They throw me through the set. They attacked us in the parking lot. I got beaten with a shovel. Ended up with this. If I'm sitting at the announcer's table, I'm a sitting duck. I'm a sitting duck, and we're going to find out if they're going to accept the challenge, which we'll find that out a little bit later on. But people are asking me, why a no disqualification match? I mean, the reason is that at least if they're in the ring, I know where they're at. I'm not going to get hit from behind. I'm going to see it coming. I'm really there to watch Sons of Michigan's backs. But I can swing a chair with the best of them. So, I mean, if you want to start swinging chairs, fine. You want to start swinging clubs, fine. I mean, it's going to happen anyway. Might as well get it in the ring.
Bring in the chaos. Norm Wamer, I'm telling you right there. So much chaos, the devil himself better run. I'm just saying. We don't, as much I enjoy having you here, we don't want you taken out on a stretcher, on a gurney to the morgue. That'd be bad. Then I'd be stuck here with Percival A. Friend. And I can't do that every hour, every week. I got some Sandy I got to deal with too. I love Percival, but again, the man's got a heart condition. I'm just saying.
Yeah, this is really funny. This whole thing is just a laugh riot. All right, funny man. All right, you got a match, a 4-way match for the NWA Midwest title. So
it's not a 4-way match. It's actually a handicap match. That's the way they worked it out.
Well, June 23rd might not be so rosy for you either, because you got a lot of competition in this match. You got D-Ray 3000 in this match. You got sexy Sean Casey, who's not too thrilled with you, and then you got Sabastian Rose, who's the CIW champion, who I think's the guy to beat.
The NWA took my belt. It's being refurbished into the NWA Midwest Heavyweight belt, and I happen to go back to the old school PCW belt. But with that said, it's not going anywhere. It's going to stay around my waist. And I'm going to tell you why. Because, Dr. Graham, by hook or by crook, he gets the job done. And by him getting the job done, I get the job done. And no matter how much they stack the odds against me, a 4-way match, as you all know, Angel Bailey made nothing more than a 3-on-1 handicap match because she was excited that Sean Casey, in a misunderstanding, is upset with me. And he's just confused. He'll understand. But with it said, we all know the NWA Midwest Heavyweight Champion will be Andrew Chene.
All right, example number 1 of how you can play by the rules, you can do things right, and you can become a champion.
Thank you, Norm.
Not you, by any stretch of the imagination. Let's hear from the CIW Heavyweight Champion, Sabastian Rose.
Does he pay you to give him that kind of endorsement?
I know you wouldn't.
I'm here with the current NWA Championship International Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Sabastian Rose, who is proudly wearing the belt. But at some point here, like on June 23rd, that's going to change because that title is being merged with the PCW heavyweight title to become the NWA Midwest title. We're going to have a 4 corners match to figure out who's going to be that unified champion. And of course, you being the NWA CIW champion, you're in that match. Your competitors, D-Ray 3000, Andrew Chene, and Sean Casey.
Talk about a stat card, man. I've been graced to been in cities and events, state to state, street to street, all over the country. but never quite seen anything like this. NWA Midwest Champion, first time ever. Fatal 4-way. You've got sexy Sean Casey, top-notch athlete. D-Ray 3000 traveled the world to get to the top of the game. You've got the PCW Champion Andrew Chene. He's got the belt around his waist, he's got 2 feet of chain in his fist everywhere he goes, and yet somehow he's still underrated. Well, Andrew Chene, I'm not going to look past you, D-Ray, or Sean Casey on Sunday, June 23rd. The only thing I'm going to be looking forward to is the end of the match, when one man raises his hand and becomes the new champion. And fans, if you're seeing this, that means you still got time to get your tickets. Sunday, June 23rd. You want to be there to see history made in person for the next great legacy in the NWA. Just watch me.
Sabastian Rowe said it best. History is going to be made at the IBC on Sunday, June 23rd. A 4 corners match. One competitor walking out the brand new NWA Midwest Heavyweight Champion.
Everybody's gonna feel this sound.
Beer Stube, located at 5333 Monroe Street, the home of the NFL Sunday Ticket. Catch your favorite game at the Beer Stube. We have a brand new kitchen open daily for lunch and dinner at 11 a.m. At the Beer Stube, it's a Wi-Fi hotspot and enjoy free pool from Sunday through Wednesday and premier karaoke Wednesday night through Saturday night. It's where bar, grill, and good times come together. It's the Beer Stube, 5333 Monroe Street, online at ToledoBS.com.
Since 1905, Red Wing Shoe Company has been making purpose-built work footwear. The skilled employees in our 3 U.S. factories build over 1.2 million pairs of shoes annually. We are the largest Red Wing shoe dealer in northwestern Ohio, with over 2,500 pairs in stock. Since 1982, 3 generations of the Sager family have helped you with your Red Wing shoe purchase. Stop by our newly renovated store at 2122 North Reynolds Road. Shoes and boots that have served generations of hard-working people. Johnny's Motor Cars, 1248 South Reynolds Road, is Toledo's only used car dealer with a limited lifetime warranty, serving the Toledo area for over 50 years, with payments as low as $25 a week or no payments for up to 6 months. Buy here, pay here, and conventional financing is available. Quality vehicles at $14.95 and up. You contact Brandon at 419-787-4337. Everyone's approved at Johnny's Motor Cars. Contact Brandon for a doggone good deal.
The finest in sweepstakes action can be found daily at the Lucky 7 Internet Cafe. The Lucky 7 Internet Cafe, 2349 Lasky Road across from Somerset Hall. At the Lucky 7 Internet Cafe, you'll find full access to the internet, so come on in, surf the internet, check your email, and you'll find lots of games, along with daily prizes and, of course, the finest in sweepstakes action. It's the Lucky 7 Internet Cafe, located at 2349 Lasky Road across from Somerset Hall.
The Screen Printing Factory, 2562 Parkway Plaza, Maumee, Ohio, is just off Anthony Wayne Trail in South Detroit. Are you looking for a custom design? We got you covered. Are you looking for a quick turnaround? We've got you covered. Are you looking for a dependable and reliable company? We've got you covered. No hidden charges here at the Screen Printing Factory. From 12 shirts to 1,000 shirts, each order is important to us. So stop in and see Ben or Jason and let them help you build your image. The Screen Printing Factory. We got you covered.
Somebody's gonna feel this sound.
Back we are, Powerbomb Wrestling, the superstars of NWA Championship International Wrestling. All right, coming your way next here, it is a singles match, but it is 2 of the 6 participants in the 6-way gauntlet match, which will be on Sunday, June the 23rd. The winner of this 6-man gauntlet match will get a shot at Iron Man Rob Conway's NWA World Heavyweight Championship right here in Toledo in July. But before that can happen, it's this singles match, and it's Kris Korvis, and he's got a new manager that you're familiar with to take on the Great Akuma.
Kris Korvis was such a incredible talent that Dr. Graham decided he had to bring him into the Graham family, and I have to agree, because you'll see in this match, Kris Korvis is incredible talent, as is Akuma, who can do everything. And I hate to beat a dead horse. Akuma can do anything. He is an incredible talent, except apparently beat Kris Korvis. You know, and
I think he's capable of beating anybody. I mean, there's that's the one thing about the NWA Championship International Wrestling here. This organization is so loaded with talent that on any given night you feel like anybody could beat anybody.
there's nothing but talent here. For instance, Kris Korvis, Akuma, or as we just heard that last interview, Sabastian Rose. Aside from being an incredible wrestler in his own right, the man is well spoken. Well, he won't be that well spoken after the four-way corners match there, the four corners match, or as I like to call it, the 3-on-1 handicap match. And I knock his teeth down his throat. And
well, 3-on-2 because you have Jerry Graham in your corner.
Well, yeah, but it's hard to get Graham in the ring to wrestle now, so he just kind of stays out and throws
right.
my way.
Hits people with chains.
He would never get it. He would rather lose a match than fract upon a rule. You know that.
All right, let's get back to the match here. This is a terrific matchup. It's the Great Akuma to take on Kris Korvis.
Wait a minute, what's this?
Walking down the aisle from Reno, Nevada, weighing in at 202 pounds, he is Kris Korvis.
We knew we were going to see Kris Korvis in singles action. What we did
Walking
not know,
him out to ringside from New York City, Dr. Jerry Graham Jr.
That's exactly what we didn't know, that Dr. Jerry Graham was going to be escorting Kris Korvis to the ring.
One of the most educated men in America.
I would tell you how many doctorates he has, but I really honestly can't count that high. And Dr. Jerry Graham holding the mirror for Kris Korvis, who says he's the most beautiful wrestler that you're going to see on Powerbomb Wrestling. It looks like Graham's army is growing.
Handsome wrestler.
A great alliance with the Doctor, too, would be great for Legion.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I want this man introduced from now on as the world's most handsome wrestler, the sexiest man alive. He's like I was when I was his age.
Are you now the manager?
I'm absolutely the manager of Kris Korvis, the world's most handsome, sexy wrestler, because I like the cut of his jib. And I'm taking over his career, and we got more championships coming to Graham's army.
He likes the cut of his jib. Wow.
Introduce him right. Introduce him right.
Dr. Jerry Graham's all over Norm now about introductions.
Yes.
Norm's got some problems tonight.
The world's most handsome wrestler, Kris Korvis.
And what about the world's most handsome commentator?
I'm right here.
And his opponent.
I've got my own makeup artist.
He is from the land of the rising sun.
You need to fire that guy.
He is the Great Akuma.
Oh, here comes a pretty dangerous little guy.
Oh,
I'm telling
yeah.
you.
I tell you that Dr. Jerry Graham managing Kris Korvis, throwing Kris Korvis right to the wolves right now as he has to take on the Great Akuma. Both of these wrestlers, no strangers to gold in CIW, Championship International Wrestling. What Kris Korvis is trying to do is really make his mark in singles competition, because we've seen Kris Korvis in tag team action for years.
Yes.
He's on his own, and he really felt, I'm sure, that to take that next step here, that he needed someone to guide his career, and that person is Dr. Jerry Graham.
And
Boomer,
Dr.
look at
Graham
that
will get-
kabuki mask that he has on. That is terrifying enough right there. Oh, goodness.
He's an assassin is what he is.
The Great Akuma certainly has that intimidation factor before the match even starts with that outfit with the mask, like you said, Percival.
Keep going, Bruce Lee. Keep going.
I've tried on multiple
Keep going.
occasions
Get on out of
to
here.
interview the Great Akuma. What happens is I can't understand a word he's saying, and then his geisha girls laugh at me, which for women to laugh at me, that's not that uncommon, but I would at least prefer to understand what the Great Akuma is trying to say to me.
Your attention, please. Your attention, please. Dr. Jerry Graham Jr. has one more announcement to make.
All right, Doctor.
For those of you that don't know, Kris Korvis has this beautiful robe that used to belong to the Shah of Iran. It was a gift to him from the Shah's son, who's now living in Egypt. And as respect for this beautiful robe, we would like to have complete silence in this building when he takes the robe off, showing respect. Complete silence. I demand it.
I'm not really sure he's going to get that.
Come on, everybody. Be quiet. Show some respect,
Who
you
does he
people.
think that he is?
And the robe is coming off, and we did not get complete silence. And now he's putting the robe back on.
Come on, everybody. Let's quiet. Quiet. Quiet, everybody.
You got to be kidding.
Norm, can you make that announcement again somehow?
You go ahead. Oh,
Everybody,
gosh.
quiet down. Quiet.
I'm not going to say it. I'll let Grizzly do it.
I've never seen. You know what? I've never been in a company with.
Silence. Awesome.
Just 1, 2.
Akuma,
I've never been in a company with more people telling me what to do in all my life.
I mean, this is getting ridiculous. It's getting absolutely ridiculous. And like you said, Norm, it's guys that are able to hide behind other people, whether they're hiding behind Legion or whether they're hiding behind Sam Hain and Terror Khan or whether they're hiding behind Kris Korvis. And now Dr. Jerry Graham is coming over. Is he joining us? He's going to actually grab a chair, and he's going to join us.
He's going to join Norm.
Graham, you don't have any business over here. Why don't you just leave?
I thought I'd add a little class to the broadcast team here. Of course, my man Kris Korvis here, the world's most handsome wrestler, is not going to need any help against this foreign invader. I do respect the Japanese fellow because he's a competent wrestler, but he's in against Kris Korvis.
Let me ask you this, Dr. Jerry Graham.
Yes, sir.
You in your heyday, in your prime, who is more handsome, you or Kris Korvis?
Well, me, of course, but my day has come and gone, so by default, he is the most handsome man. And I think he should be respected for that. He's turned down movie contracts. Oh! What is this? No. The referee should be calling this.
Yes, he should.
Beautiful.
He should be giving a 5 count.
I think all those maneuvers are perfectly legal, Dr. Graham.
Absolutely not. He doesn't have boots on.
I didn't realize that was a qualifier here.
Well, that tells you what you don't know about the wrestling business. That's why I'm here now, to bring some class to the table.
I appreciate that.
Between you and Norm and Percival, the only one here that's got any knowledge is Grizz, of course.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Thank you, Doctor.
Now I've heard everything. And I suppose modesty doesn't even run in your family. Because
No.
you have it all, right?
Years ago, I had to make a choice between honest modesty or false humility. I chose the former.
So let me ask you this, Dr. Jerry Graham, to get some insights into your head, into your mind. The Graham Army obviously growing with the addition of Kris Korvis. Any other additions that you can talk about?
That's for me to know and you to find out. But I'm going to be running this promotion very shortly when I have all the belts tied up. Then I'll be able to dance to my own tune.
That's right,
And
Dr.
you guys
Graham.
will dance to my tune too. So if you want to keep your jobs, you better be sharp.
I'll give you the respect. You already manage the PCW Champion Andrew Chene. You've taken him to a whole new level. I'm not really sure if I like the tactics that you employ to get him there, but you have taken him to a whole new level.
How about Bobo? I took him to the top too. What do you think about that?
Then he turns on you, Dr. Graham. That's what I can't get over.
No gratitude whatsoever. Well, right now, I'm looking at Kris Korvis. He's got a perfectly legal chin lock. I think this might be it. I think the guy just tapped out, didn't he? I think he tapped out.
No, he didn't tap out.
Well.
He was trying to pull Kris Korvis' hands out of his mouth. The Great Akuma really trying to fight himself back up to his feet here in the crowd, getting behind the Great Akuma, which shows how much they really dislike you, Dr. Jerry Graham, and how much they dislike Kris Korvis.
Beautiful.
Is that legal with the hair pulling?
That
was
was
a chin. That was a chin by the chin.
He pulled him down by the chin.
I'm getting tired of your misrepresentations, Percival.
I seen a hair pull.
That was a great chin pull right there, Percival.
Perfectly legal slam.
Now what's he gonna do? Oh, now what?
Come on,
Kris
Kris.
Korvis is
Come
up,
on now.
jumps off.
All right, put him away, Kris. Put him away.
I think now, Grizz, that Kris Korvis is becoming your new favorite wrestler.
That was 3. That was 3.
That
That was 3.
By Dr. Jerry Graham's new math.
I've got a 3 count myself there.
I like a rewind on the net and stopwatch.
Tights.
Now look at
He got a
that. He
handful
attacks
of
him from
tights.
behind.
And he had a handful of tights.
Terrible, terrible. I say I'm going to have to be more hands-on in this business here. I got incompetent.
I'm
referee.
surprised you've been able to restrain yourself, Dr. Graham. You haven't even gotten up once.
I will not get up because Korvis will win this match on his own.
You have that much confidence in your new charge. Well, I guess so. You wouldn't bring him into Graham's army if you didn't have a whole bunch of confidence.
You're absolutely correct. You know, you might not be as stupid as your father. You're starting to show a little class about yourself.
Why does it always go there? Why does it always go there?
Can I say this? If he wins this match on his own, it'll be the first Jerry Graham managed wrestler that ever does.
Norm, you are so right. You are so right, Norm.
See, the coward moved. The coward moved.
I suppose you're not allowed to do that either, are you?
I would never do that. I would take the guy's best shot and laugh at him, but that was me, of course.
That's right, Dr. Graham. You got it.
And both wrestlers now toe-to-toe, back and forth.
Karate chops, totally illegal.
Oh, look, right in the eye. Right in the eye.
A throat. That was right to the throat.
The throat in the eye. Akuma should be disqualified right now.
Look at there. Yeah.
And now, just like you said, Norm, you wondered about Dr. Jerry Graham. Well, Graham's already up at ringside.
Get him down off there.
Let him know,
referee.
Dr. Graham.
Come on, ref.
Yeah, well, apparently he can't win the match on his own.
Oh.
Nice move.
Jawbreaker on the Great Akuma. Kris Korvis now back in charge, but he's really wobbly at this point. Hey, I'm glad you stood up for a few seconds to stretch those legs.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that it was going to go.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Nice one. Nice
And now
one.
Dr. Jerry Graham is back up again as the Great Akuma goes now for the finish.
He's got a choke, and he's choking him.
Inverted DDT into the elbow drop, and Graham is up on the ringside, and Akuma has him.
All right.
Hit him.
Akuma should be disqualified.
And now look at that. What did Kris Korvis use?
Some fines need to be leveled here. Some fines need to be handed out. Assaulting a non-wrestling manager, that is so wrong. That was okay, Norm. Was that okay, Norm?
Yeah, that's right, Grizz. It's not okay to get a manager who gets in the ring, but it's okay to beat up a broadcaster.
And now look at personal A friend wanting to attack a manager. Look, I told you this man was dangerous. He's proven it right. Look at this.
What is it with these
Where's
guys?
the camera? Get the camera on this. You tell me this guy is not dangerous.
What is it with these guys?
Look at this. Personal A friend was going to attack Dr. Jerry Graham with that. Unbelievable. And Akuma attacked him. Some fines should be leveled here. Some fines should be thrown out here.
Your winner of the fall in the match, Kris Korvis.
I tell you what, Kris Korvis aligning himself with Dr. Jerry Graham, probably the smartest thing he's ever done, because he would have won that match if it wasn't for Dr. Jerry Graham.
Keep going, Akuma. You lost. Go back and take a shower and leave.
I want to look at this rule book that you reference and that Dr. Jerry Graham references, because there's a lot of rules in there that I'm just not really sure. I
Here's
think
the
kind of
only
pulling them
rule
out of
I'm
thin
worried
air.
about right here. This is the only rule I'm worried about.
Yes, I'm sitting next to Lord Grizzly Brown, Esquire, on this writ of habeas corpus. So we know that Percival and Norm can't have any contact with him. Fans, it's Powerbomb Wrestling featuring all the superstars of NWA Championship International Wrestling.
Yeah. What's the fractapata rule thing that you always say all the time?
Two things. A, this isn't underwater basket weaving we're playing here, boys. And secondly, if the ref don't catch it, it never happens.
Right. Well, at least you're not like Grizz, who just either doesn't see it or pretends not to see it. So obviously, then you didn't miss the chain that Kris Korvis had, and then hit Akuma with, and then threw it out of the ring. So.
I'm not like Grizz. I'm spelter, just slightly.
Right.
But was it a chain?
So what was the fractapana rule thing? Okay, I'll remind you of that.
There was a chain. I never saw it. Someone use a chain in a match? That is disgusting. A chain in a match should never happen, folks.
Right.
This should
never bring it to ringside.
Unsportsmanlike conduct is not allowed in NWA Championship Wrestling. I'm appalled, shocked and appalled that such a rule infraction would happen. I'm with you, Norm. Tell them how it is.
Don't lie to me.
Why?
Why bother? Why bother lying to me? Why?
I'm working with you, brother.
We all can see it.
Go
We
ahead.
all can see it. All right, you're getting on my last nerve today. So just for that, let's go to an interview with another one of your opponents in the Four Corners match coming up on June the 23rd. Another one that really doesn't have any love lost for you, D-Ray 3000.
After that nice gift I tried giving him, he's still upset about it. It was fine.
After
It
you
was
shaved
nice.
his head and
You should have seen that little
When-
chick afro come
when
floating
you
down.
lost the
after
title.
he illegally, you're complaining about the chain. He hit me with a picture. That was just wrong. But he thinks that's a law. That's okay. I'm with you.
karma.
We'll let it go.
D-Ray 3000, take it away, Sean Boomer Bratton.
So apparently there's some karma coming D-Ray's way. I think you're right.
The titles are going to be unified. The Powerbomb Championship Wrestling title, the NWA CIW Heavyweight title, going to be merged into the NW Midwest Heavyweight Championship. It's all going down at the IBC on Sunday, June 23rd. History in the making. It is a four corners match to decide that new unified champion. And D-Ray 3000, you are one of the participants in that four corners match.
I should be one of the people in the match, Boomer, because I've been cheated. The title was stolen from me. And see, I'm hearing all kind of things about how things are changing. The NWA wants to merge the PCW Championship. They want to merge the CIW Championship to put together the NWA Midwest Championship. And I should be in that match. The PCW title was stolen from me. So this is going to be a four corners match. Hope everybody else is going to be ready because I got Bo Brazil Jr. with me. Let's see what happens June 23rd. Yeah.
The participants in that match for the four corners title for the PCW NWA CIW merger, you're going to see D-Ray 3000 with Bobo Brazil, Sean Casey, Andy Shane, who's the PCW champion, and Sebastian Rose, who is the NWA CIW champion. The titles merged. You can see it Sunday, June 23rd at the IBC. We'll see you there.
Well, listen up, fans. If you would like to raise money for your school, club, or civic organization and see the excitement of NWA Championship Wrestling live in your hometown, then this message is for you. High school athletic departments, sports teams, fire and police departments, JCs, or any group wishing to raise money, then bring the stars of NWA Championship Wrestling to your town for a night of action. Then call Stacy at 517-425-1110. Your fundraising group and the NWA, an unbeatable tag team.
Somebody's gonna feel this sound.
Well, listen up, fans. If you would like to raise money for your school, club, or civic organization and see the excitement of NWA Championship Wrestling live in your hometown, then this message is for you. High school athletic departments, sports teams, fire and police departments, JCs, or any group wishing to raise money, then bring the stars of NWA Championship Wrestling to your town for a night of action. Then call Stacy at 517-425-1110. Your fundraising group and the NWA, an unbeatable tag team.
All right, back we are, Powerbomb Wrestling. I'm Norm Wamer. This is the PCW champion, Andrew Chene, who's not mocking me or making a funny face or something like that at this point in time, although I'm sure it's coming.
That hurts.
All right. We will have the response of Legion coming up a little bit later on, but right now it's time for our main event. And it's, well, actually it's somebody that you have no love lost for either in the Mysterious Krimson, since he tried to break your neck at one point. Believe it or not, Krimson and this guy were actually PCW tag team champions at one point. That worked out really well too. What is it with every time you get a partner, you end up somebody's punching somebody or wants to break somebody's neck or?
These guys all go
don't
through
you play
mood
well
swings,
with others or?
Apparently not, but that's beside the point. We got the Mysterious Krimson, this freak show, and the world's most huggable wrestler, Bryan Castle. The only thing I can hope happens here is they beat each other so senseless, neither of them can ever wrestle again. This could be a win-win situation for us all.
Does Andrew Lee be a key? It's a handicap match with Andrew Lee and Bryan Castle as they take on the Mysterious Krimson. Let's take a look at it.
Coming down the aisle at a combined weight of 448 pounds.
Norm, get out of there. Norm, get out of there.
Come on.
Norm, you need to get out of there right now.
Get out, Norm.
Get out of there, Norm. What we're seeing now, it's a 2-on-1 match. Bryan Castle along with Andrew Lee taking on Krimson. Krimson not even waiting for the match to get started as he attacked both Bryan Castle and Andrew Lee from behind. And this is a feud that's been brewing and escalating for months here on Powerbomb Wrestling. Krimson manhandled Andrew Lee in a match a couple of months ago. Bryan Castle at one point came out, tried to talk with Krimson, and they're right out in front of us. And Bryan Castle not once but twice has been misted by Krimson. Krimson has Grizzly's chair. Grizzly, did you just give that chair to him?
I can't believe you did that.
Grizzly, I'm pretty convinced you gave that chair to him.
Come on.
Of course, you have nothing to sit on now.
Well, all that work in the gym, he'll have no problem standing up.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my gosh.
That shoulder tackle as Bryan Castle was in that chair provided by Grizzly. I guess Norm Grizzly could do some squats or whatever to occupy the time, but this is just
this is an
brutal.
assault.
This
is an assault. I don't even know if this match has started. This is an assault.
The bell rang, Norm.
Now we thought Krimson was bad before, but this is just absolutely brutal. And now he's in there with Andrew Lee, and I really feel bad for Andrew Lee because this is going to be bad. This is going to be ugly.
It's 2-on-1. He has to be.
This is what Krimson wanted. He wanted to get Bryan Castle out of the way and go after Andrew Lee.
Yeah, for whatever reason, he zeroed in on Andrew Lee and is dishing out the punishment. Bryan Castle tries to get back into the ring, met with a big boot. And Krimson now just back into Andrew Lee. What's he going to do? Andrew Lee tries to fight back. Some thunder open hand palms, not working. But look at Bryan Castle comes from behind.
Illegally. You can't. He's going to come up from behind. That's not sportsmanship.
And Andrew Lee mounted some offense.
Come on, Andrew.
What are we going to see? Oh, we just saw a big clothesline from Krimson.
Well, I see security brought the big Grizz back another chair to sit down on.
I'm sure Grizzly is happy about that. Norman, you've seen over the years just the mind snapping from Krimson. Have you ever seen him this bad?
Ouch! Did you hear that, Boomer?
Oh, yeah.
This is a flat-out assault, guys.
He's teaching this guy the upper points of wrestling so he can make it in the NWA.
But I'm just not sure what Andrew Lee ever did to get on the bad side of Krimson. Krimson's just that mean. He's just that diabolical, I guess. Just continues the assault on Andrew Lee. Bryan Castle, I'm not even sure if Bryan Castle is able to come into this match, if he's even going to be able to do anything with the assault that we saw on him earlier.
Bryan's trying. He's trying to get up to his feet. Come on, Bryan.
And Krimson just throwing Andrew Lee down to the mat. He goes for a cover. It's very nonchalant, and he pulls him right back up, which I kind of expected that he was going to do. And Bryan Castle tries to come into the ring, and once again, Krimson beats him back down.
What's wrong with Bryan Castle? Is he sick? Does he got the flu? What?
Well, he was hit with your chair, I think is what happened there, Grizzly.
Oh, look at that, standing right on his head. Ouch! Ouch! How is this young athlete able to take that?
Krimson has Bryan Lee, or Andrew Lee, excuse me.
She's going to break him in half.
Wrapped up into the ropes.
It's just going to make Andrew Lee tougher when, the NWA starts popping here. That's just going to make him tougher to take on the big competition, that everybody else is. He's got to step up, too, just like everybody else.
Whips him in. There's the duck.
Come on, Andrew.
Ducks again.
Come on,
Sunset
Andrew.
flip. Will he get him? Oh, and Krimson is just basically laughing this off right now. But Krimson misfires, punches the mat. Andrew Lee fights back as Bryan Castle tries valiantly to get back up into the ring.
At least you won't see Andrew Lee hiding behind a restraining order like a coward.
Yeah, you're right about that. Andrew Lee, no matter how bad he's getting beaten, will still fight. And he's just hanging there on the ropes. And look at that, just driven down with that knee.
This has got to be over.
Andrew Lee is in a learning position right now.
The referee's got to stop this.
Come on, referee.
At what point does the referee say, hey, enough's enough?
Just stop it.
Get him off his throat, Rip.
Another nonchalant
cover.
cover.
Look at this. The referee can't stop this match.
He sure can stop it. He can stop it anytime that he wants.
Educate him, Krimson. You're doing a good job giving him an education so he moves on.
And that open-handed slap right to the back as Bryan Castle tries again to get into the ring to give some relief to Andrew Lee.
Look at the back. Look at the welts.
Andrew Lee tries to kick him off. Doesn't get everything, but gets enough. Crimson comes back in.
Oh, look at that.
Lee jumps through. And he makes the tag. Oh, this is the first time we've seen Krimson go down. Oh, yeah, Bryan Castle wants it. Catches him.
Come on, Bryan.
I don't think, Norm, I've ever seen anyone do that to Krimson before.
I've never seen a look of determination like that on Castle's face.
He's the world's most huggable wrestler, but now he's tied up in the ropes, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
Well, Andrew Lee's got to make the save, but is he going to have enough?
On, referee, get him loose.
Andrew Lee tries to fight, and he's caught, unfortunately.
Oh, God.
Short arm clothesline, almost taking the head off of Andrew Lee.
Is this the mist?
I think it is.
Is the mist coming?
I think it is, Norm.
See it?
What's Castle doing? Tries to punch him. What are we going to see here?
What is he
what's
doing?
Oh, wait, he just bit him.
I don't think he did that.
Oh, look at that, Bryan.
Oh, look at that!
Wow!
Look at that!
Why isn't the bell rung? Where is the signal to ring the bell? That's a disqualification.
No, that was it. Oh, my goodness.
There it is!
Oh, that's the biggest miscarriage of justice tonight.
He sucked
Why wasn't he disqualified?
He sucked the mist right out of Crimson's mouth.
Why wasn't it disqualification right
Unbelievable.
here?
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before,
Because
Norm.
Because Krimson brought the mist into the ring himself.
That is the biggest
Bryan
miscarriage
Castle sucked it right out of his mouth.
I want to talk to Angel. I want to file a complaint right now.
Crimson brought it in. Castle sucked it right out of his mouth. What goes around comes around.
No.
Oh, my goodness. Bryan Castle was prepared for the mist, put that mist right back into the face of Krimson.
Bryan Castle bites Krimson and then spits the red stuff in his face. Biggest miscarriage.
Your winners of the fall match, Andrew Lee, and the world's most huggable wrestler, Bryan Castle.
Should have been disqualified.
Sucked the mist right out of his mouth.
That is so wrong. He should have been disqualified. No, look at. No, when Norm Wamer hugs the wrestlers, why isn't anybody complaining
he's
about
the world's
that?
most huggable
Why
wrestler.
isn't anybody? Unbelievable.
He's the world's most huggable wrestler, Grizzly. He's even giving you a hug.
Norm Wamer's hugging wrestlers, but I get yelled at for it.
I couldn't resist. He's the world's most huggable wrestler.
Oh, but when
Exactly.
Grizzly does it, I'm the bad man. I'm the bad man.
Well, yes, you are.
Unbelievable.
Taking the mist right out of the mouth of Krimson.
This is unbelievable.
You know, we've seen a lot here on Powerbomb Wrestling. We've never seen
I
that.
told you Norm Wamer had a hidden agenda and he was up to something, and right there was my proof.
He took a hug from Bryan Castle. What more can you say? Bryan Castle and Andrew Lee, against all odds, beating Krimson right here on Powerbomb Wrestling, featuring all the superstars of the NWA Championship International Wrestling.
What the hell just happened?
I've never seen anything like that before. Bryan Castle took the mist out of Crimson's mouth and sprayed it back at him.
Some things can just not be unseen. And I wish they could. I do.
Are you saying there's something wrong with that? Or?
I'm saying Bryan Castle lip-locking Krimson. I'm going to be in therapy for the next 4 months.
Well, I guess it just goes to show you that wrestlers here will do anything to win, I guess.
Do anything?
You're
Maybe we want to stay away
disturbed.
from that.
You're going to have nightmares now, I can tell.
Go wake up at 3 in the morning going, but that's okay. That's okay.
He beat him, though.
And
He won the match.
Andrew Lee finally got his arm raised. Luckily, there wasn't a stiff one. He didn't blow away. But by God,
you've done
winner of the match, Bryan Castle, Andrew Lee. Mysterious Krimson's probably going to be in therapy, too. I'll probably see him at the same psychologist.
I mean, be it you to berate somebody on a strange way to win a match. I mean,
I never win a match by a strange way. I just win a match.
You're just upset you didn't think of it.
Upset was not the word I was looking at, but okay, fair enough.
All right. Well,
I can get Doc to do that. He is the manager.
You can run it by
World's
him and
best
see
manager.
what.
I don't know. I'm guessing we aren't going to make it.
All right. Now we're going to
Well,
take.
it depends on how much money's involved.
Hey, I'm not thrilled with this part. I would rather probably watch that than have to do this. We got to swing it to the response of Legion after my challenge from last week to make this a 6-man no disqualification match. So let's swing it to the interview.
You made the challenge. Let's hear the rebuttal.
Norm. How's your hand doing, buddy? You thought it was pretty funny to make fun of my eye, huh? Yeah, maybe Sons of Michigan got a little bit of payback. I mean, what they got was lucky. What you have, Mr. Wamer, or Normie Boy as we like to call you at the club, you just signed your death warrant by signing a match with us, and then you wanted to make it a no disqualification. That's our specialty.
That's right, big man. You're talking about no disqualification. you're looking at the Lawless clan. Lawless. No DQ, baby. You bring whatever you got. Sons of Michigan, Norm Wamer. Legion's ready for you, and we're going to take you down.
That's a fact. You know what, Norm? You said you got all Toledo all around you, and you know, we're from the east side. We're tough. Whatever. Why don't you tell all of your east side Toledo friends, you know, since it's no disqualification, why don't they just bring the kitchen sink with them? Bring a lawn shovel with them. Bring whatever. And we can just use it on you, Norm. You can use it on us if you think you're going to get a shot. You know, TK's out training right now. He's, what's he doing? Some karate stuff?
Yeah, it was a little bit of, shoot kwando or, something like that. But he's getting ready.
Bottom line is, June 23rd, Toledo, come say goodbye to Norm Wamer. And finally, come say goodbye to the Sons of Michigan, because they're going to be gone.
There you have it. We're talking. You said no DQ. They're excited about the no DQ. You know, not to make light of the situation, but between Ben Boone, Nitro, it's all fun games till someone loses an eye.
Well,
just saying, you're the one that threw out the no DQ.
Lucky Nitro's not in the room here when you said that. So,
well,
as much vibrato about we're looking for the DQ. I'm not quite sure that Malice is looking forward to tangling with Nate Matson. I'm not sure Nitro's really looking forward to another dose of what Benjamin Boone could dole out. And forgive me, TK Parker, what did he say, karate? He can't spell karate if you spotted him the vowels in the K. I'm not scared of TK Parker at all.
You gotta watch out for
I will get my hands around his scrawny little neck.
He's got the
well, it's
death
not
touch.
exactly scrawny, is it? Just fat little neck. How's that?
Well, I'm just saying, you got these guys, and by the way, no offense to Nitro, but between Nitro and Ben Boone, do they have 20/20 vision? Don't know. I'm just asking. Anyways, I'm sorry, but these big bad boys in the ring.
There's nothing funny about this.
Well,
Somebody's going to get hurt, and I'm hoping it's not me.
Well, we know it's not going to be me. I'm not in that match. So, with that said, a no DQ match. They invited the fans to bring weapons to the ring?
No, but I will.
East Toledo?
I will. You want? I'm serious. East Toledo.
Bunch of commoners
East
will
Toledo,
bring it.
come
You
on
know what
out.
they're gonna bring.
Come on out. I need somebody to cover my back. Come on out. You got things we want to. This is no disqualification. You got a road sign. You got a cake pan. You got a 2x4. Bring it. Because these guys are monsters. There's no question about it. But I ain't seen a monster that could take a 2x4 between the eyes.
Have you ever hit Nitro with one?
We're gonna find out, aren't we? I get a pretty good feeling we're gonna find out.
He's liable to take it and pick his teeth with it. Well, between the two good ones, he's liable to. That big bad boy, you never know what he's gonna do.
I can wrap a chair around anybody's head.
Well, you know, it is a chair. It's what they're for, aren't they?
I might go out, but I'm going out swinging.
I told you, you have to make sure you're okay. Otherwise, I'll end up here with Percival A. Friend, and I can't do that every hour, every week.
Well, you got to get through your.
No offense, I'm just saying.
You got to get through your Four Corners match on June the 23rd. Sebastian Rose, D-Ray 3000, Sexy Sean Casey, all vying for the vacant NWA Midwest title. We got the 6-man gauntlet match, which will determine a challenger for Rob Conway in July. You'll see Tara Khan, Dave DuPont, Buzz Manson, Will Studd, and more. It's all coming up on June the 23rd in East Toledo. I need you guys.
Plus the debut of the Glass City Saints.
All right, we will be back with you next week. We'll get you all prepared for this huge card on June the 23rd at the International Boxing Club. It ain't going to be pretty, but it ain't going to be dull. We'll see you next week.
You asked them to bring weapons?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sunsetting tonight. You gotta make your mark, load up on the raw intent. One last look in the mirror. They're gonna know you're